Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'm bringing you my new Blu-ray, DVD shopping guide and reviews for Tuesday, March 23rd, 2021. I hope you guys do enjoy the video, and you can find affiliate links to purchase these movies down in the description below, and doing so does help support the channel. Now, all today's movies were provided to me for review. Quite a few movies to talk about this week. Next week, a few, and then next month, guys, it's dead. So let's get into it. First up, we have breaking news in Yuba County. This one's releasing on a Blu-ray and digital. Amazon and Walmart $14.96, Best Buy $34.99, Target $35.99. Also releasing on a DVD. Walmart $12.96, Amazon, Best Buy, and Target no listing. Now, for some reason, the Amazon listing keeps going like up and down, and price keeps changing, and so I put a link to it, but right now there isn't one available. Warner Brothers did send me over a copy of Breaking News in Yuba County for review. I did post an unboxing of this. If you like, check that out. Of course, just search for Breaking News in Yuba County. So this movie had a really great cast, some really great actresses in this one. It is a primarily female-led movie, but I feel like a lot of them are just really underutilized, you know, for who they are. The parts are kind of small. So this movie is about this woman. She's kind of a little bit older, and it's her birthday coming up, and her husband, maybe they've kind of lost their connection, and she ends up finding out that her husband's actually cheating on her. And she goes to confront him, and he dies of a heart attack, but she doesn't want anyone to know that he was cheating on her or that he's even dead, so she buries him, and she starts the story that he was kidnapped or abducted. And so she gets on the news, and she's telling them, you know, she doesn't know what happened, but the story kind of keeps changing because they're like, well, what about this? And she's like, oh. And so she keeps coming up with these different explanations, getting deeper and deeper and deeper into the lies. And the police start to suspect that maybe she either knows more than she's letting on, or that she has something to do with the disappearance. And as the movie goes on, she has to go to more and more extreme lengths to keep up the story. Now, I really like this movie, guys. I thought it was a cool, dark comedy, like I said, with a great cast, and I love the acting. And I love the story, and it definitely had me laughing, but it was kind of a little bit of a, you know, thriller or horror mixed in there too. It was a fun movie for sure, guys. I gave this one a 3.5 out of 5. I enjoyed it. Next up is the 10 Best Pictures Essentials Collection, releasing on a Blu-ray and digital. Amazon and Best Buy $79.99. Target $94.99, and Walmart no listing. Paramount did send me over a copy of the 10 Best Pictures Essentials Collection for review. I did post an unboxing of this. You can find that by searching for Best Pictures 10 movie collection on my channel. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to get through all of these, as they are 10 movies, and they're pretty long. If you guys are into like 2 to 3+ hour long movies, there's 10 of them here, right up your alley. I don't necessarily like watching super long movies, but some really good movies. And if you guys are into Oscar movie of the year or picture of the year or whatever, definitely some good ones here to check out. So Titanic, I had managed to avoid this movie for over 20 years now. And you know, I was a teenager when this came out, and it had Leonardo DiCaprio, and it was kind of a romance, and they had that Celine Dion song, and I had no interest in this. I think waiting till I was an adult, you know, gave me a much better appreciation for the movie. My complaint with it is pretty long, and I didn't know this, but the movie starts out where this guy, he's searching for the diamond on the Titanic, the sunken Titanic. And it's kind of a lot of, I feel like, unnecessary about putting the submarines in, and it makes the movie longer. Like, I just don't see the point. Like, I think they just start at the Titanic, and that'd be a lot better. So Leonardo DiCaprio gets on the Titanic, and he's poor, and he meets this woman on there, and they kind of very quickly fall in love. And then the Titanic crashes. That's like the second half of the movie. I definitely enjoyed the second half more. The first half is a lot slower and kind of, you know, more of a romance kind of thing. And then there's a lot more action and stuff going on in the second half. But I did enjoy the movie a lot. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Forrest Gump, I thought I had reviewed this one before, but I cannot find a video review or a score of it anywhere. Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks, another long one, and he kind of has this extraordinary life where he joins the army and he's a professional ping pong player, and he starts a shrimp boating business, and it just kind of all these things keep going. To me, there were some really kind of silly things, like I didn't understand, like when he decides to run for 3 straight years or something. It's like, I don't know. To me, I didn't care for that. It just seems so far-fetched, where the rest of the movie, well, far-fetched, it seemed reasonable. But I love the movie, guys. It's a great movie. I gave that one a 5. No Country for Old Men. This was a first-time watch for me. You know, again, another long one. And kind of confusing at the beginning. This guy stumbles upon the scene of a drug deal gone bad, and there's just kind of people shot up everywhere, and cars and dogs and a truck full of drugs, and he ends up finding this briefcase full of money. I think it was like $2 million, and he's going to try to escape with it with his wife, but the drug dealers catch on to him very quickly, and it kind of becomes a war between, I guess, the head of the drug organization. I don't know if they ever say exactly what he is, and the guy who found the money, but the guy, he's real strange. Like he wants to kill everybody, and he's basically a serial killer, and it doesn't seem like a person like this could really last long in a drug organization, because you start killing too many people, you know, you're going to get caught. But they never seem to catch him, even though they're having gunfights in the middle of the street and crashing into cars and the bleeding all up and down the road and shooting shotguns, and nothing seems to alert anybody or the cops or anything. And I was just like, I don't know. It seems like somebody would have heard what's going on. Interesting movie for sure. I didn't like how they abruptly ended the storyline of the main character, but overall, guys, I enjoyed the movie. I gave it 3.5 out of 5. Terms of Endearment, first time watch for me. This is another long one. They're all long ones, but kind of a slow beginning about this man and this woman, and they're kind of in a romance, and they end up getting married. And the mom doesn't really like him, and you know, they kind of hint that he might be cheating on her, although you don't really know through most of the movie. And it's a little kind of confusing or disorienting, but almost every scene in the movie, months to years pass between scenes. So like, she finds out she's pregnant, and the next thing you know, she's like 9 months pregnant. The next thing you know, the kid's 2 years old, and the next thing you know, she's pregnant with another kid. And you know, it's just real kind of abrupt changes, and they basically go through life. And then towards the end, she gets sick, and you know, kind of, even though she thinks he's cheating on her the whole time, like they're still in love. And you know, I thought it was an interesting story. I definitely thought, you know, the second half was a lot more interesting. I don't get as much into the romance parts, but definitely enjoyed that movie, guys. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Next up is The Godfather. First time watch for me on that one, and this one is about the mafia. Why do we get so obsessed with like mafia movies, and people love mafia and gangster movies? Is it the power and the respect and they wish they had? You know, I don't know, but people seem to love them. So in this one, it's similar to a lot of kind of mafia movies where they're running their crime organization, and then something happens and they go to war with the other crime organizations, and you know, they lose a lot of people along the way, and then they make a truce. And you know, it's definitely a fun movie, though. I definitely like the characters and the story. A bit long for my liking, and I didn't feel like, to me, it's the movie everybody makes it out to be. I did definitely enjoy it. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. But to me, I don't feel like it's this amazing movie like people think it is. But I'm not that big into mafia movies either. And then Gladiator, I do have a review up of that one. I gave that one a 4 out of 5. I started The English Patient, but I was not into that one at all. So I don't have a score on that one. And I did not get to American Beauty or Wings. And I'll be reviewing My Fair Lady soon when the 4K releases. So great set. You know, even though I'm not necessarily into a lot of this kind of stuff, I did enjoy, for the most part, the stuff I watched. I probably will still bring a review of American Beauty and Wings here in the near future. Next up is Godzilla. This is the 2014 version, releasing on a 4K Blu-ray and digital. Target $24.99, Amazon, Best Buy, and Walmart $29.99. Also releasing on a Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook, which will include 4K Blu-ray and digital for $34.99. Now, Warner Brothers did send me over a copy of Godzilla full review, and I did post an unboxing on my channel. If you'd like to check that out, just search for Godzilla on my channel. So I've always been a fan of this film. I saw it in theaters. I've seen it several times since, and it is about the awakening of the Muto. And I'm not real familiar with the Godzilla movies, but the Muto wakes up and attack a nuclear power plant, and some people end up being killed. And so it ends up kind of just staying there for 10 years, I think it is. And it's like just kind of drawing out all the power. And then it's calling for another Muto, and Godzilla gets the message, and then they're going to have a fight. And so the Muto are trying to get together, and Godzilla is trying to stop them, and the military is trying to stop all of them. Now, a lot of people get hung up on the fact that, yeah, Godzilla and the Muto aren't in this movie a ton. It's more about the people. They do really try to slowly reveal Godzilla. They don't want him all shown at once. I like the Godzilla. I didn't care for the sound as much on the Godzilla because it just seemed kind of like the T-Rexes from Jurassic Park, and I don't know. To me, I didn't care for that. Loved the movie. The 4K, to me, it looked all right. I wasn't like blown away by it, but I also didn't get a chance to compare it to the Blu-ray. So I thought it was a very good-looking movie. But I'm not sure if the 4K really offers any improvement over the Blu-ray or not. I have heard the sound is really good. I didn't test that. But a movie I've always enjoyed, guys. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. Cool artwork, too, on that cover. Next up is Hero Dog, The Journey Home. This one's releasing on a DVD. Amazon, Best Buy, and Target, $9.99. Walmart, no listing. Lionsgate did send me over a copy of Hero Dog, The Journey Home for review. I did post an unboxing of this. If you'd like to check it out, just search for Hero Dog on my channel. So this one has Natasha Henstridge. You know, nice to see her acting. I'm not sure I've ever seen her in anything. I know she was in Species, but I don't believe I ever saw that one. And this is kind of a real cheesy movie, guys. You know, real kind of cheesy acting, cheesy lines, cheesy story about a blind guy who is on a boat, and the captain has a heart attack, and somehow they kind of crash it but don't get hurt. And luckily he had a dog with him, not a seeing eye dog, but he had a dog with him, and the dog's gonna lead him back to get help. And so a lot of the movie is just kind of him walking through the woods and through rivers and whatnot. And then at the same time, his kids find out he's missing. And so they decide, and they're young kids, they decide to go out and find him. So now they're missing too. And Natasha Henstridge and the, I don't know if he's like a park ranger or what he is, they're all working together to try to find both find the kids and then find the brother, the blind guy. And you know, it was a good story. I definitely enjoyed the story, and it's a good family-friendly movie, I think, to watch with your kids. But it was real cheesy, you know. But I definitely enjoyed it. I gave it a 3 out of 5. Next up is Cosmoball. This one's releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon and Walmart, $14.96. Best Buy, $17.99. Target, $25.49. Also releasing on a DVD. Walmart, $12.96. Amazon and Target, $12.99. Best Buy, $14.99. Wellgo USA did send me over a copy of Cosmoball for review, and I did post an unboxing of this. If you'd like to check that out, just search for Cosmoball on my channel. So this is a futuristic action sci-fi movie where there was some sort of alien who was like wanted to kill everything, I guess, and he ends up being trapped on some kind of ship or something, and it crashes on Earth. And there's these people who play Cosmoball. Now they say they look up into the sky, so I thought it was gonna be like played in the sky, but I don't really understand why they were looking into the sky. I guess they had the score in the sky or something, but they weren't actually watching the game. The game was in this arena, and there's these athletes who can kind of like transport or teleport, I guess. And so the game is actually more of to stop this guy from killing everybody. They waited a really long time to explain exactly what's going on. I mean, they do kind of say on the back, but they don't give all the details. And when you're watching the movie, you're going to kind of wonder what's going on. And they don't really explain it until about halfway through the movie, which I don't really think was necessary. It's not a mystery. You're not trying to solve it. Like, they could have said exactly what was going on earlier, and I feel like it would have been a lot better for the viewers. A really great looking movie in parts. Like, some of the CGI was amazing, and then some of it looked really cartoony, and so it's a little bit uneven. But like, some of the CGI you would swear was like a summer blockbuster. Like, you would really think this movie would be, you know, a AAA summer blockbuster as far as most of the CGI. Now, the acting was all right and the story was all right. It was a little long, and I feel like in some parts it just really kind of dragged. But overall, I did enjoy this one, guys. I gave it a 3 out of 5. Next up is Soul. This one's releasing on a 4K Blu-ray and digital. Walmart $29.96, Best Buy and Target $29.99, Walmart no listing. It is also releasing on a Best Buy exclusive 4K Steelbook, which will include 4K Blu-ray and digital for $34.99. I should be picking that one up hopefully soon. It is also releasing on a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Walmart $24.96, Amazon and Best Buy $24.99. Next up is News of the World. This one's releasing on a 4K Blu-ray and digital. Amazon and Walmart $27.96, Best Buy $27.99, and Target $36.99. Also releasing on a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Amazon and Walmart $22.96, Best Buy and Target $22.99, and then it is releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Walmart $17.96, Target $17.99, and Best Buy $22.99. Next up is Friday the 13th Part 2, releasing on a Steelbook. This one will include Blu-ray and digital, and it is a wide release. Amazon, Best Buy, and Target $14.99, Walmart $16.44. Now, I did pre-order this one from Amazon. I believe I'll have it today, so I should hopefully be able to bring you guys an unboxing of that one soon. Next up is The Bloodhound. This one is releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon and Best Buy $27.99, Target $39.99, and Walmart $79.63. Next up is Reunion. This one is releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon and Target $19.89, Best Buy $19.99, and Walmart no listing. Next up is The Undoing. This one is releasing on a Blu-ray. Target $22.99, Amazon and Walmart $23.99, and Best Buy $24.99. It is also releasing on a DVD. Amazon and Walmart $19.96, Best Buy and Target $19.99. Next up is Raw, releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon, Best Buy, Target, and Walmart, all $19.99. Next up is Event Horizon, releasing on a Blu-ray. Amazon, Best Buy, and Walmart $27.99, Target no listing. Next up is Gattaca, releasing on a Steelbook, and this will be a wide release and will include 4K Blu-ray and digital. Amazon, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, all $27.99. Next up is Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice on a remastered 4K. It will include 4K, Amazon and Target $19.99, Best Buy $17.99, and Walmart no listing. And last up, we have The Winter Lake, releasing on DVD and available at the Epic Pictures website for $14.99. Now, I did pre-order this one as well, so I'll bring you guys an unboxing of that once I get it. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys plan on picking anything up or you've seen any of these movies, I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, check the videos, and I'll see you guys next time.